Okay, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to ranking every Pokemon ever. I've decided that on some of this stuff, I'm just gonna leave down here, I think, and then once I get to the end, I might clean it up and then like edit that part out. Especially with all these Furfroos, I'm not gonna rank these Furfroos. I'm just gonna put the regular Furfrou up there. All the sizes of Pumpkaboo, all the Silvally forms. I've already put Arceus up there many different times. All the Alcremies, all of this guy. I can't remember what this thing's called. It's meaty or something. I don't remember. But yeah, all that type of stuff is definitely gonna go, or gonna stay down here. I mean, just to make the video easier to make, I guess. Uxie has always been like a neutral for me. Azelf is slightly better, in my opinion. Or wait, that's Mesprit. This is out Azelf. Azelf is pretty good too. I'll put that up there. Palkia or Dialga. Duh. Oh my god, I'm getting them mixed up already. Dialga and then Dialga Origin Form. Dialga Origin Form is definitely going in favorites. That thing is sick. It looks like an actual god that way. Palkia goes up there and then Palkia Origin Form. Probably gonna go up here. I don't really want to put this one in favorites, but it is cool, I guess. It just kind of looks like a horse, and I don't like that. I like Heatran. It's just not anywhere close to being my favorite legendary. Regigigas, however, Regigigas is really, really cool. Has a really, really nice shiny. Also, Giratina, obviously. Love this form. Origin form, however, is going straight in favorites. Let's see what else we got here. Cresselia, kind of like Heatran. It's like a like, I guess. Fion. I dislike that they made it. I don't know why it exists. It has no value, I guess, as a Pokemon. I love Manaphy. Love Fion's design and like the Pokemon itself, but it's not a legendary. It's just kind of a random clone-like thing of Manaphy. It doesn't make sense at all. Darkrai easily going in favorites. Easily. Shaman, Hedgehog form, and the other one are both going in favorites. I don't care. Hedgehog form and the Sky form. Arceus, literally the god of all Pokemon. Gotta go in favorites. Victini is also one of my favorite mythicals. Be Create is such a cool move. Snivy, here we go. Okay, Snivy goes in love. Um, Servine probably goes in love with it. And then Serperior is probably going to be the same. I don't know. I like Serperior. It's not a love for me. The other two are better. Better designs, cuter designs. Tepig is easily a favorite of mine. But here's the thing. Once it turns into Pignite, it becomes a love. And then Emboar is probably still a favorite, I think. Yeah, probably a favorite. Oshawott, definitely a favorite. Duat, definitely a favorite. Regular Samurott, not that cool, honestly. Like, it's kind of a neutral for me. Definitely down there. In the old graphics, it was really, really nice, but new graphics, it's so bad. It looks like Charizard. Charizard looks horrible in the new games. Ever since X and Y, and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Charizard and Samurott have looked horrible. Same with Typhlosion. Typhlosion looks so bad in the 3D model. They did all three of them so dirty. Patrat, we're gonna put Patrat up here because he's cute. We're gonna put him in like Watchog though. I don't really like this Pokemon. I'm kind of dislike on this guy. Lillipup. Lillipup is definitely going in my favorites of all time just because of the design. It looks like a Yorkie. And it would kind of make sense because I don't actually know where Yorkies are from, but since Black and White is in New York, it would make sense. York, New York. I don't know exactly where Yorkies are even from, to be honest. Stoutland is gonna go with them. Most of the time I wouldn't, I'm gonna put Stoutland in love just because the design is a lot bigger and he has a ginormous mustache, and these two look like regular dogs. So, um, Purrloin. The storyline in Black and White 2 was kind of bad. I don't like that. I don't like this either. This one is kind of just so bad. Persian, or what is it called? I can't think of the name. I don't know. But all three of the monkeys are my favorite. I like these guys. They go in love easily. Probably all of them, I think, except for Semi-Seer. Yeah, Semi-Seer is not my favorite. Panseer can go up here with him, but this guy deserves a spot below. He's going in like. And these two guys are so. I need to use the water one sometime soon, dude. I really, really like this Pokemon. It might be best for me to replay X and Y and use them. Mana is a really cool Pokemon, especially in Black and White. I'm gonna put it in like. Sharna is pretty cool too. The P-Dub line. I am neutral on P-Dub. I am neutral on Tranquil. Where's neutral? There it is. Okay. This thing is literally just a brown Tranquil with brown stuff on it, and it's fatter. Okay, this Unfezant right here with the mask on is a love. I love the Unfezant with the mask on. It should have been a different typing, though. It should have added, like, another typing to flying, but... This thing. Blitzel. Blitzel and Zebstrika, yeah, okay. Blitzel is absolutely really cool. I like Blitzel. Zebstrika is dope, too. Their speed stat should have been a lot higher, because they hyped that up in the anime, and it's actually got a pretty bad speed stat. Roggenrola, you know who it is. It's Komasan. We got to get Komasan up here. Boldor goes right with him. In our Nuzlocke of Shield, we absolutely needed this guy to get through the game. And I was honestly kind of disappointed when it was a Roggenrola that we ran into, but it stayed with us the whole game, never died. I don't think he ever died. Swoobat is kind of a like for me. Woobat, however, is the worst Pokemon ever made. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It's far from the worst, but it's definitely not the best. Drillbur. Drillbur's gonna go in love. I love the Drillbur. I don't remember it being blue. I remember it being red, just because of Excadrill, I guess. But Excadrill is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Audino is not bad. Mega Audino is pretty sick, actually. Timber is neutral for me. Burger is also one of those Pokemon that is neutral. Conkeldurr, however, is pretty cool. In the anime, it was really, really sick. Tympole is actually my least favorite of the trio. Palpitoad gets a lot more up there. I dropped him. Where'd he go? I dropped Palpitoad. Where'd he go? Where did I drop that boy at? Is he gone? Okay, whatever. I'll take Seismitoad, and we're going to put Seismitoad in probably favorites. Yeah, he's a really sick mon. I don't see what happened to Palpitoad, though. Oh, he's right there. Palpitoad's probably in, like, yeah. Throw and Sock. I like these guys. I like both of them. Like horse, like oh. The categories are getting so big, dude. I can't even mess with them right now. This thing's bad. This thing's actually a lot cooler than it, but it's still just a like for me, I think. And then Leavanny is a pretty cool Pokemon, pretty decent design. The Venipede line, I'm always gonna love. These guys are such cool mons. I know that's just a basic like bug poison type, but it's such a cool mon. Whimsicott, I don't like. I hate this Pokemon. This thing is a lot better. What is this called? What are these guys called? I think I just called this thing the wrong, or the other thing the wrong thing. I don't remember. I don't know. I can't think right now. Petalil is very, very cute. We're gonna put Petalil in like. Regular Lilligant is probably gonna go in like for me. I'm not gonna lie. A Swinging Lilligant, however, is pretty sick. Put this thing in love. Okay, now to the regular Basculins. Basculins go here. If you think otherwise, you are wrong. This Basculin, however, can go straight up in like Sandowline. All three of them are going to go in my top. Gen 5 and Gen 2 are two of my favorite generations of all time. So a lot of those Pokemon are going to be in my favorites. If that makes sense. Nope, go up here. You were up there. Okay. Darumaka, the Darumaka line, both of them are going to go in my favorites because I like the fire one and the ice one. And the Zen mode for both of them, honestly. Where's the Zen mode? This is the Zen mode for the fire one. And I think it might make it ice fire. I don't remember what the Zen mode does for the other one. This Darumaka, however, is it's so crazy. It's such a good mon. Like literally it's a Darumaka or a Darmanitan that has big funny looking lips and then he has an afro, like a big snowball on his head. If you think that's bad, then you're wrong. That's awesome. I don't like this Zen mode as much, but I'm gonna put it up here just to be with the group. Maractus is a neutral for me. Dwebble. My boy Dwebble is going to go in love. Crustle goes up here in favorites. I've used it so many times. Scraggy. Scraggy's an easy love for me. So is Scrappy. Sigilif, I hate this Pokemon. I hate it. It's not the worst, but I hate it. Okay, Cofagrigus. Yamask is gonna go in favorites. Cofagrigus is a really cool Pokemon. And if you guys ever watched that Tyranitar Tube series I was talking about in the first part of this, he had a shiny Cofagrigus in his randomized Nuzlocke of that one the specific series I was talking about that was called a Tem, and he was shiny, I'm pretty sure. This thing is literally just the new legendary. I don't know why. I just realized that Tortuga. That's his name. And this is Caracosta, I think. But these two guys are really sick. I've always liked them. They need more love. Archon and Archeops, I don't care about their stats. I like both of them. I'm gonna put these guys down here. Archeops, though, is gonna go up in love. Or favorites. Because its design is just so cool. I like it. Trubbish, you guys know about Trubbish. Trubbish is gonna go in the dislike box. This the Dynamax Garbodor is actually really cool. It has a lot of Easter eggs in it, so I'm gonna put it in favorites. But regular Garbodor is gonna go in like maybe. Zorua. Easily. Zoroark. Easily. The new Zoroark and Zorua. Anytime they do something with this Pokemon, it's my favorite. I don't care. This thing's sick. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna start picking a few out. Just because Emolga is going to go in favorites. Let's see here. I'm not a fan of Jellicent at all, actually. I don't personally think it's the worst, but it's definitely not the best. Minccino and Cinccino are gonna go up here for me. Not favorites. Not favorites. No, probably like. Have good designs, and they're pretty cool Pokemon. Pretty decent. Joltik is gonna go in like for me. But Galvantula has Sticky Web, Electro Ball, and can Paralyze, so it's a pretty good Pokemon. We'll put that up there. They put Ash Greninja in here. That's crazy. Yeah, this thing is immediately. I have to pick it out. Going in favorites. The Bond phenomenon was one of the coolest things I ever did. I'm gonna put this in the worst, and so is Duosion. But Reuniclus. I don't know about you guys, but this thing is a really, really sick Pokemon. The design is really nice. Bouffalant is gonna go up here and like. The Trap Stunfisk is gonna go in like. Regular Stunfisk is gonna go right there with it. We're almost through Gen 5, okay? We're almost there. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff besides the Alcremie. We're getting pretty close. This thing, I kind of dislike it. I'm not gonna lie. The Metal Evolution is not any better. The Final Evolution, this thing's kind of better. Just not a big fan. Ducklet, really cool looking Pokemon. Has a lot of hate. I want to put him in neutral. Swanna, however, worst Pokemon ever. No, I'm just kidding. It's not the worst, but I definitely dislike it. Druddigon. Druddigon's gonna go in like, I think, yeah. And then with how many legendaries and stuff? Cryogonal, I actually dislike this thing a lot. I don't know. I'm gonna put him in neutral. Neutral. That's how you decide. Can't decide between dislike and like, and we're gonna put him in neutral. Vanillite. I would 100% eat this thing in real life. I like it. This thing is creepy. And this thing is still creepy. I like a Deerling. I'm not gonna rate these other forms though. But if I had to take one as my favorite, it would probably be this one. Probably. I don't know for sure, to be honest. Karrablast is gonna go in the worst. I don't care. I like Escavalier a lot. It's gonna even go at love, but yeah, the pre-evos for those are not good. I don't like those. Shelmet, you're gonna go in worst. A Selgor, you're gonna go up here. And all three of the Flabébés, I have gotten rid of all the Flabébés and the Vivians. I'm actually just gonna throw these in here real quick, since they're up here. Mungus, hate it. Hated stepping on it. I like a Mungus though. Level I think it's the worst Pokemon ever created, and it doesn't even evolve from Loveless, so it makes no sense of being in existence. We're gonna put this thing in a neutral. Ferrothorn goes up here. It's way better. Now we're gonna take LGM, and we're gonna put LGM in a neutral. Jesus. Okay, so Bayhem is gonna actually go way up here in like because it's such a cool design. They just never did anything with it, and I don't even think they had an anime episode on it. I don't really remember. Clank here, Clank Clang also here. Or this is no, it was Clank and then Clang and then Clank Clang. Yeah, Clank Clang is gonna go up here and like Dynamo. I don't like. This thing I don't like. I think thing is literally just called Electric. Electros still has no weakness whatsoever, so it's gonna go in like it's pretty cool. And with all the stage 2s of Gen 5, they were all really good, like Beartic, Mienshao, Golurk, Bishorp, Braviary. This thing, not so much. I don't like this thing. Bella being the worst, and then this thing, can go in neutral. Duran is a strong dislike for me. So is Heatmore. We are almost to Gen 6. That's perfect. Okay. We have 3 generations left after this, and they're pretty short generations too, I think. Litwick is going to go in a neutral for me. This thing is a dislike. I don't like the lamp and thing. Chandelure. Chandelure is going to go up here in love. And then Axew. Axew is definitely going in a like. Fracture is not as good as Axew, but I'm still going to put it with it. Haxorus. 100% has to be a low for me. Cubchoo is so cute. It's so cute. We're putting it in love. I don't care. Beartic is worse than Cubchoo. I don't like that it has like the big stomach hair thing. That thing is just, that pains me. Mienfoo? Pretty cool Pokemon. Pretty cool Pokemon. Mienshao, I've used it so many times. It is a literal glass cannon, so I'm not going to put it any higher than like, it gets one shot and it one shots. That's the only good thing about it. I mean, it's not even a good thing, really. Golurk, or Golett, I'm going to put in like, Golurk, however, is going to go all the way up here in love. Just because, like, the Reshiram and Zekrom movies with Victini. In those movies, when he, like, turns into the jet thing, that is so sick. When his legs just retract and he turns into a literal jet. Makes no sense, but it's cool. Okay. Pawniard is going to go in hate for me. I've always hated its design. I don't like it. Bishorp is a big step up from Pawniard. I know it's just because it's like a Pee-wee version, but Bishorp goes right there. But Rufflet, kind of the same deal. I hate its design. It's cute and all, but like it's not. Braviary's a lot better. And then his Hisuian Braviary is a lot better. Here we go. Okay, so Dino is gonna go in like for me. Swilus is gonna go in like. Hydreigon is gonna go in favorites. Arbus is gonna go in dislike. I don't like his design. I like Volcarona a lot more though. Okay. Time for the sword trio. We're gonna put them all in love. Even though I secretly like Terrakion a lot more than them, they're all gonna go in like, or low, I mean. My mouse is getting caught, and I hate it. There we go. It's just giving my middle finger and pointer finger a workout right now on the mouse. Okay, these forms, this is the only good one. No, this one's good too. I lied. I lied. This one is just bad. I hate this one. This one. This is the only one I don't like. This one right here. I forgot my pointer doesn't show up. This is amazing. This is just as good as this one. But the tree. Why is he over here, bro? Could easily be right there. That looks perfect. Okay. So with these guys, Landorus. I have a shiny Landorus. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna put this guy in favorites. Thundurus is gonna go in favorites. Tornadus is gonna go in like, just because he's nowhere near as good as the other ones. Reshiram and Zekrom easily gonna go in favorites though. And then all forms of Kyurem are gonna go, obviously. And then Keldeo, in this form is gonna go at love with these guys. But Keldeo in its Resolute form is just severely better with the crazy big blue horn. So this one's gonna go in favorites. Keldeo movie is also nostalgic. It's super, super good. Regular Meloetta is gonna go at favorites for me, but the other Meloetta I don't like near as much, so it's gonna go at probably a neutral. Genesect. Genesect is gonna go up here at a like, just because they made a movie and made it out to be like this thing can actually stand a chance against Mega Mewtwo X and Y. I don't know, that movie was so random. I don't know why that movie ever existed. It's a black and white Pokemon versus a Mega Mewtwo from Gen 1, but the Megas from Gen 6. It made no sense. The movie was so random. Between these guys, Spritzee, worst. Hate it. Can't stand it. This thing, hated too. Aromatisse, whatever it's called. Furfrou is a neutral party for me. I'm gonna put Furfrou down there. And then this thing can just go right here. Or all these things. Okay. So, here we go. Quilladin is actually one of my least favorite Evos of all time. Probably going into dislike for me. Chespin is definitely a love. Always love Chespin. Chestnut's definitely up there in my favorites. Fennekin. All three of its Evos are good. Or all three evolutions are good, or whatever. The whole line is good, I'm basically saying. Okay, and then let's get through the rest of the starters, and then I think I'm gonna have to make a part 4. Maybe a part 5, who knows. Okay. We're gonna put Froakie in favorites easily. I'm a big Froakie bandwagon. And there's apparently a difference between these two Pokemon up here. I see none. You go here. Perfect. Okay. Okay, but I don't really see any like this Hoopa, the Unbound Hoopa is definitely going up here. The Hoopa used to have so much cool stuff going on with it. And then this one's gonna go up here too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.